なんだなんだなんだなんだなんだなんだ。アーリマン。リスキーモブ。演出すごいな。
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum. So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer. That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all.
シドって襲名性かよ。
Stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
やばいやばい。そろそろ区切りいいところで終わるつもりなのに。続く。めっちゃ続く。ほっぺたに傷跡があるなって思ったけど。じゃああれは刻印を 削り取った時の傷跡ってことになるのかな。
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here.
Come on. Summon the others.
やばい。
The bearers.
Safe.
ラムジャスティスジャスティス付着させて攻撃すると追加ダメージ。ちょっと終わらせないよ、本当によ。パイルドライブ。敵との前を大きく離す。集中攻撃。攻撃を当てるたびに OK。 複雑で、さばきの雷。やば。とりあえず使ってみるか。ん？どういうこと？2回押さなきゃいけない。なるほど。やばい。しばらくこんがらがるぞ。多分敵が多い時の処理用ですね。わからん。あ、まだいた。
Enough of this. Let him play with the kitten. They brought a pet.
終わらない。
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Take this.
あ、ヒット数稼げる。それはなるほど、連続攻撃か。当たらないね。すごいことになってきたな。さすがシドの雷だな。
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
パンサー戦が楽しかったことに免じてこいつら許してあげるとしようか。
Leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
ひょひょひょひょ。隠れ家 OK。 隠れ家まで戻って多分ムービーシーンが1個か2個流れたら終わるでしょ。
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
この5年間、ジョシュアはどんな感じなんだろう。
Rides over lovebirds, home sweet home.
すごっ。イチャコラすると力吸い取られる。自分と同じこと言ってる。
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
これ来たのでは？これが確かただ敵と戦うだけのやつでしょ。後でか。よし。ミッションやってこいってことですね。
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you.
新キャラですね。
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
そっか。広告が南に侵攻するって言ってから5年経過してるわけだ。
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor,
お、もう取ったの
a
か。
nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
もうこのゲーム自分でお使いって言い始めちゃってるよ。
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion,
なんだっけ、アルテマって呼ばれてたやつね。YouTube の画質調整自動ポンコツ。そう、本当に。しかも高画質に設定しててもなんか勝手に 480p ぐらいまで落とされたりするんですよね。
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
クライブがジルに手を出していなければ魔法使いにクラスチェンジ。30越しましたもんね。3年前ぐらいにクラスチェンジしてる頃ですね。
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
アルテマがいたぞみたいな。5年後に舞台を移すとは3つの年代をやるとは言ってたけど唐突でしたね。5年後はなんだこれ。ダルメキアの動き。 クリスタル実量を制圧したザンブレクに対してついにダルメキアが進軍した。クッパの紙幣どもも召集されたようだ。大きな戦になるかもしれない。詳しくは戻ってから。
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
クリスタルを壊せる。
We've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
ジョシュアが生きてることはちゃんと認識してるんだね。あの時気絶しかけてたけど。
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
ジョシュは現代でもあの頃の声のままだったらよかったのに。
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
魔法剣士。クライブも3年、魔法剣士歴3年で結構、こう、しっくりくるようになったんじゃない？おっと。ピンピンしてるね。こう、アルテマを取り込んだあたりで、なんか、やばくなるかと思ったけど、全然。
This is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
こんばんは。 YouTube 画質720以上じゃないと厳しいですね。480は正直荒い。特に配信はただでさえ高めの設定でも荒いのに。違う、もうちょいこうね。
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
あれだけ一緒にいたのに大賢者になっていたら。
What would make Martha leave the rest?
ウルトラ大賢者クライブだから。
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
A couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
まだか。じゃあマーサの宿に向かいましょうか。
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Yes.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
とりあえずは戦闘を思い出さないとな。いや2日しか経ってないけど、ちょっとねこのゲームの戦闘複雑なんで。おっと。あ、悪くないね。ただ剣しか使ってないからもうちょい混ぜていきたいな。その方が攻略自体は早くなりそう。で、あそこに戻んないといけないのか。まあ、あ、いるじゃん。
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn black shields, that's what
黒騎士。
The black shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too
シドというキャラは過去作によく登場しているし、いろいろな役を果たしているみたいですね。3000ダメージとか出るようになっちゃったよ。サブクエストをクリアすると名声が手に入るようになって特別な報奨が生まれるようになった。なんか謎ポイントが10ポイント手に入りそうだったなっていうのは思った。あ、神父やられてますね。
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
黒騎士か。
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
違う。黒騎士はもっと別のやつだな。
These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
あ、黒騎士来た。
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords.
中二病患者は頭を殴って治療しましょうね。
Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
よいしょ。こいつら先にやりたいよな。かっこいいな、この技は。火力はどうかわかんないけど。
Is that all of them?
I think so.
ガウジ再使用まで短縮。
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
敷地内を調べる。同族嫌悪やめよう。おっとっとっとっとっと。自分が中二病みたいに言うじゃないか。
The abbot.
あ、あれ？神父、こっちだった。あ、じゃあさっきの人は神父に似てるだけの他人ですね。
The bearers died protecting him.
全身性。なるほど。大変だな。
Clive, he's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help. Are the Imperials dead? They are. Every last one. If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault. I shall.
新しいコンボを考えるのに集中してた。
In here, we found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
やめなさい、クライブ。めんどくさい。
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
なんだなんだなんだなんだなんだなんだアーリマン。リスキーモブ。凶悪な魔物や蛮族が生息し倒すことでリスキーモブは遭遇後に戦闘から離脱することができる。え？演出すごいな。今のおっと、なんかすごいひるむなそれ。よけづらい。クライブなんで空中発動した？ 当たんな。あー、ボタンミス、つらい。あっぶねえ。あ、振り向けるんだお前それ。おっと。クエイがしか発動しなくなってきた。はあ、面白かった。いいね、またやりたい。報酬はしょぼいな。ふう、パチパチありがとうございます。アーリマンこんなとこにおるんだ。そんななんかなんとなくで遭遇するタイプだと思ってなかったけど、いいっすね。予想外の場所で予想外の強敵と遭遇できるのはとても嬉しい。